In this video, I will show you how to turn a beautiful image like this into an amazing video like this using the Pixverse AI image to video feature. So we start by logging into Pixverse. Once you're logged in, you're going to head over to the Creation tab on the left-hand side. And from there, we select Image. If you already have a source file image, then there's no need to do this and you can go to video directly. However, I want to create the image first, so we go to Image. Scroll down to the bottom and there's this tab, which is basically a faster menu feature. Don't get confused. It is basically the same as the tabs here up top. So what we're going to do is we need to basically write a prompt. I have prepared for you the prompt that I used to generate this image. And this prompt was generated for me by Claude AI. However, if you're creative enough, you can basically write your own prompt to generate the image. Now, there's a couple of different things you need to be aware of here when generating the image. You need to check the settings. So you can generate in 720p or 1080p. Obviously, the quality is higher on 1080p. And then the aspect ratio. The aspect ratio is important because if the source file image comes from Pixverse, the video format will also be in that format. So this is 1:1. Dimensions, which will be a square. If you want to, for example, use the source image for a video reel, like an Instagram reel or a TikTok video, make sure to choose 9:16 so you get the right formatting. Now, once we prop the prompt here, you can give it a sample image to generate the new AI-based image of, but we're not going to do this in this example. If you would like to do that, click here on the image file and you can attach your image. Now there's a variety of different models you can select from. I am using the QN image because it basically allows you to generate free images. If you are on a paid plan of Pixverse like I am, this is included, it is free, and the images do not include watermarks. You have a variety of other different tools like GPT Image 2, Nana Banana Pro, all the different variations, Dream, and Kling right here. They come with different cost, as you can see, 15 credits, 50 credits, etc. QN is built in and free. So while we have the image, let's generate one. You can also do up to 4 different generations, but if your prompt is not that detailed, they will be extremely similar. So we're just generating one. As you can see, even on the different dimensions, the image is very similar. They're not exactly the same. It is extremely difficult to get the same one. Now let's go to the important step. Turn this image into video. You can tap here on video or go to the video spot. So I will click video here so you can see both the videos that I generated. Or you can click video here, and here I have my very detailed prompt. I made 2 options specifically, and I will tell you why. But first we will go over the settings. So once you click video, image, and text. There's a ton of other options, which I'll explain later in this video, but we are going to basically select this box. For you, it will be empty. We go to create it and we select the image that we want. Now I'm going to select the new image because I want to show you the different format. Click confirm and the image is loaded in. Now what you will notice is the format option is now no longer present here. If we remove the image, the formatting comes back. If you do not use a source file image, you can select the aspect ratio yourself. If you do use a source file image, like what we're doing, it will take the image dimensions for the file. So this is 1:1 and this is 9:16. That's why I'm rendering a new video. Very detailed prompt, exactly what I want. And then on the left-hand side, when we click here, you have the resolution. Now, if you're using this for Facebook Reels, Instagram, or TikTok, the recommended resolution is 720p and up. If you go up, you see that the credits become more expensive. So 720p or 1080p, the credit amount here doubles, which basically means that they become twice as expensive in credit consumption. I will go with 720p. Now you have a duration timer as well. You can choose anywhere from 1 to 15 seconds, and it scales linearly, meaning that for every 1 second, you pay 10 credits. In this example, I've generated 2 of 15 seconds. It takes quite a while to generate. So for now, for this example, we'll just go with 3 seconds, just so you can see what it looks like. You can basically attach background audio to it. Pixverse AI will basically choose when it generates the image into a video, which audio to attach. Usually I leave this on. If you do not want this because you are going to remove it anyway, you can turn it off. And we want the multi-shot. I think it's quite important with these videos that you have the capturing from different angles. If you want it linearly just from one side recorded, turn this off. Then you have the seeding panel. Do not touch this, just leave it as is. And the model that we're going to use and we can choose from is many again. Grok is the new one that has been integrated, Gemini, but we're going to use Pixverse V6, which is the latest version of the Pixverse native model, which I've always used and obviously is the cheapest in terms of credit consumption. Then we're going to click Create. So this error might come up, and that's why I'm showing you this basically pre-based prompt. It basically is saying that during this text, there is some sensitive items here. This could be a large variety of things and is usually quite difficult to process. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this prompt, go to Claude, paste it in, and then basically tell Claude this prompt was not accepted by Pixverse. Please simplify it and remove trigger words. And then what Claude will do is basically give us an adjusted prompt, or you can rewrite it yourself. This was the fox example that I was trying to do, which obviously is difficult. So let's focus on the cow. Baby, give me the prompt of baby cow running in grass field in Swiss mountains. So I made an experiment of the different type of difficulties which I wanted to show you, but it seemed that there was like a compliance barrier every single time. So now it generates pretty quickly, so it's in the queue. So this example that we're looking at here is the one with very limited instructions for Pixverse, and it created an amazing video. Now I wanted more butterflies and more specifications, so what I did was put that into the prompt, make it a lot more detailed. You can hear the audio, see, and now it's basically sniffing the butterflies. It's a little bit more entertaining, I would say, this one, and it has a more detailed prompt. So you see that the prompting does matter. Now, let's have a look at this video. Let's open this up. And it's basically running, right? So you have some cows in the background, some chalets, really good. You can see that the AI pattern understanding of the cow running in the mountains is extremely similar, how it starts and how it ends. The prompting information is what ends up happening the duration of the actual video. So this is how we turn images into videos using Pixverse AI. Now, this is the image to video and text option. You can also choose reference, which basically means that you can upload reference images of what you want the video to look like. Pixverse AI will then stitch these together on a pattern and basically render the video based on that format, which is one of the most accurate models that you can use. You can choose from a template, which is interesting because here you can choose a template format of the video, and they have a ton of different viral ones. I like the one with the eye loop, this one. So you can, for example, choose this one, then upload your own model reference images, or maybe a picture of yourself if you're just playing around with it, and it'll basically loop on that distinction. There's literally hundreds of different templates to choose from, which is obviously a very nice feature if you're generating these for e-commerce or business purposes. You have transition, so you can create a transition video component between two images or two pieces of content, which is interesting. You can modify an existing video. You can apply motion control elements to an image. It's a little bit more advanced. Editing tools like CapCut are probably easier for this. You can add speech to an image, so a voice. Do note that this is not one of Pixverse. It also Pixverse V5. It's not one of its strongest features. And then you can extend clips, which basically adds on seconds to an existing file. My preference is always image and text. So basically Pixverse image to video structuring is extremely strong. It's efficient. It is cheap. I'm generating hundreds of files a week and I'm very happy with the results. This was the full tutorial on Pixverse AI. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to have a look. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.